on.
Ah, Traveler, welcome. Good to see you. What can I get for you?
We want some blackback perch stew.
All right, blackback perch stew it is. Make yourselves at home.
Thanks, Chef Mal. I was just thinking about you guys, and now you're... You mean you were about to come looking for us? Uh-huh. There's something I want to discuss with you. Moonchase Festival? Is that another one of Leo? That's right. Moonchase is a big festival where we celebrate the arrival of the fall, but it's completely different nowadays. We eat our favorite foods, spend time with friends and relatives, enjoy the moon and the flowers. Sounds like Paimon's kind of festival. With your great taste in food, Moonchase Festival is sure to be to your... Hey! If you got a problem with Paimon's taste, just spit it out. So are you guys free these days? I'm taking part in this year's...
That's right. Getting some suggestions from friends will broaden your horizon.
Masterful chefs, huh? So is that like a competition? Right, yeah. I guess you probably... Every year, Moonchase Festival has a different theme, usually picked by the Qixing. Feast of the Bounteous Land. I totally agree. I heard it was Ningguang that came up with it. She's so... Well, I want to take part in the competition. Coming up with new dishes is hard work. So, I was thinking, I could get the... This'll be a piece of cake. We've got friends from all over the map, haven't we? You sound... Well, you know, not to brag or anything. But first things first, let's have a delicious one-min meal. After... Okay, great. Also, Golbat should be...
Here's your blackback perch stew, folks.
It smells so good. That was so delicious. Theory confirmed. This is definitely chili pepper weather.
Xiangling can be a bit of a handful, so please look out for her.
Come on, Dad. Why would you say that?
Because I know you all too well, my dear. That's why. You mustn't be quite so reckless when you're out in the wild.
Don't worry. We're all friends. Oh, and Gloma's back. All right, let's pack up and head... So, it's outside the box thinking that we're looking for, right? Hutao always seems to have a unique perspective, so let's make this... What? My ears are burning.
Yeah, it's Paimon and the Traveler. Oh, and Xiangling, too.
Oh, of course, Hutao.
Meaning you're here for some other reason, right?
Well, Hutao, I wanted to ask you.
What food I like?
Wow. So even Hutao gets lost.
Come on, even the chirpiest birds clock out for...
Pretty sure clocking out isn't some... Right! There's no need to overcomplicate it. Just pick a dish.
I see. Launching a new dish? Well,
poached fish and shrimp dumplings. That's a bit ordinary.
Well, it is and it isn't. Think about it.
Dynamic? Oh,
No, not that kind of dynamic. A dish is more than substance, it's a mood. Shrimp dumplings are more subdued, clear and smooth with a pure and subtle...
Okay. Dynamic and stuff. So is this just another way of saying you should keep everything balanced?
Bingo! Except I don't think...
Okay, I think I got it. How did I ever doubt you, Hoot? When it comes to telling tales, the storytellers have gotten...
Sounds suspicious. Well, at least everything in this world runs on its own set of principles.
Since the Traveler seems to approve. Paimon thinks are pretty...
Boo Boo Pharmacy? Yeah,
it's you. Why? If it isn't the special guest who seldom... Yikes! What happened to Baishu's voice? Oh! It's just Changsheng.
Welcome. Here to procure an herb.
No. I'm entering this year's cooking competition. So it... You need to know what food It's all the same. No flavor.
Chi-Chi has some gustatory dysfunction.
Oh, I understand. That's fine. Sensation? Coconut milk. Well, that doesn't help us. How about you two? Any thoughts? I like bite-sized more.
I agree with Many of our patients are the elderly and young children. We also see plenty of people.
Got it. Would that be... medicinal soup.
I must apologize for having such a one-track mind.
That's okay. Everyone's input counts. Medicinal dishes have higher demands in terms of nutritional balance than the kind of food I normally cook. I don't usually focus on medicinal properties, but since this is for a competition, maybe I can score more points. Food with substance. Always. It's a great suggestion. You're welcome. It's great to have a doctor's unique perspective. I'm feeling inspired.
Oh, how you flatter.
Receptivity to sensible... Oh, she is! Creating new dishes is Xiangling's favorite thing to do! Everyone's got their hobbies, and mine is cooking. Great! That makes this whole trip worth... Alright, time to move on to...
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon. And Xiangling.
Greetings, friends. It's been a while.
Hey, what brings you here?
Has something happened? What's with this great big stone on the ground?
Long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of
None here. You know how to get things done, Keqing. As long as it's with you, I can rest easy knowing that it's in safe hands.
Should I take this to mean that you doubt the relative safety?
Huh? Well, for starters, Keqing is the one who's always out running.
I was merely joking. You meanwhile, by no means. You wish to know about the stone, I presume.
Well, it's a big one, right?
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast.
Finds like this cannot be kept as private property, and must be submitted.
So, what's inside it?
Well, we've hit it with just about every weapon we could get our hands on and haven't managed to even dent it yet.
No weapon could smash it open. What?
Keqing has taken an unusually keen interest in this giant stone.
Let's put that aside for a second. Traveler.
Actually, we were looking for all of you.
Oh? Hopefully not because there's been some sort of cataclysmic event.
No, nothing like that.
Food preferences?
I have rather simple tastes.
That's your idea of simple, huh?
I summed up my culinary requirements in 4 words.
A few weeks out on the open ocean would fix your flawed definition of...
What about you?
Me? If it's fresh...
Paimon thought you would have said bar food.
Oh, bar food work.
As for me, it's...
Okay, got it. So, seafood. And that's where I would disagree. Traveler, sure. Oh my, You need to wash and devein the shrimp. They're very precisely put together. Huh. So what you're saying is...
I heartily agree. Golden shrimp balls are...
Okay, got it. So Keqing loves golden
I didn't say that.
No.
Alrighty. Thanks for all your
Traveler, Paimon, do you have any... Good. I'd like you to help me investigate something.
You picked the right people for the job. We investigate
My thoughts exactly. The Qixing has a public duty to deliver our final... I'm sure you've become acquainted with the general background of the Moonchase Festival. However, I have my grandfather was a researcher of Liyue's traditions. In his notes, he indicated that there was a deity. Very few written records make mention of the Stove God. And those that do, one folktale even claims that the ancients found the Stove God's shrine, but there was no Shortly after it was found, the stone was lost in transit. After many years of researching ancient texts, my grandfather came to believe that the practice of paying... But this is all just theory and conjecture. To prove any of it, now that Rex Lapis has passed on, and Liyue has entered the age of... That's why I think the responsibility for this situation... It was just a couple of days ago that we received the...
3 birds with 1 stone, huh? That's pretty! Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds... Besides, we're only...
What? Why are you shouting?
Keqing, can I tag along for your investigation?
But...
Since it's all about the Stove God, I might get to learn something useful about Please, let me come along. I promise I'll help.
If it means that much to you... Okay, I suppose you can...
Really? Yay! Thank you so much!
Now that that's settled, time to get going.
Alright, then it's off to Qingce we go! Granny, we need your help. Are there any old books around Qing?
Oh, looking for ancient texts, are we? There is an old warehouse.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild's youngest?
Paimon didn't know they had a warehouse here.
I'm being robbed!
It came from that direction. Come on!
I got carried.
Illusion shattered!
Picked the wrong test subject.
I've come here to clean the bookware.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks to all of you.
We'll try not to take up too much of your time.
The Stove God? I heard that's the Lord of Geo, right?
Huh? Really?
Yeah, a friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before. Some people think that the stove is...
Seems logical enough. But do you have any book?
Oh, any questions? Please.
Hey, it's Chongyun and Xingqiu!
Hello, one and all.
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
I was bored with nothing to do, and thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading.
Yes. I'm just a...
I see the Yuheng Kuching is with you.
Master Xingqiu, if I may be so bold, do you have...
Since I personally selected which volumes to store here, I do have... If my memory betrays me not, there is one volume among them called
Might I take a look?
Certainly. If it pleases my lady, I shall lead the way. Sheng, I will take care...
They're back! So did you find it?
Yes, Master Xingqiu has quite an exceptional memory. It says the following. The body of the dragon...
The body of a dragon? The stories about Rex Lapis say this...
That much is true. But this is the only passage in the... There's nothing further to discover here. It's...
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has...
Books are penned by people. All they can do is show what the... I apologize that we could not help in a more...
Your help thus far is quite ample. Liyue is a vast and rich... Thank you all. We will continue our investigation elsewhere.
Oh, hold up. I had a question too. Xingqiu, Chongyan.
Food? Oh no. You're not thinking of taking part in the Masterful Chefs, are you?
Yeah, I totally am. What's wrong?
Xiangling, this is a major event. I beg you.
What do you mean, strange?
Mushroom slime stew.
Okay, fair enough. That dish isn't my most popular. But that's why...
Well, in that case, I like cold food.
That's because you can't handle hot and spicy, right?
Yes.
My tastes are on the mild side. I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning.
No surprises from the Guhua Geek. Okay, another mild child.
These are just personal preferences, and everyone's...
Of course! You're my customers, and putting a...
Though Xiangling's market research blade stabs often into the dark...
If anyone can win hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like... No, where's all this praise coming from? Sorry for holding you all up. That's all I needed to know. Over to you, Kuching. Where to next?
So we've learned the Stove God allegedly made an appearance at the Guili Assembly. Wangshu Inn is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out.
Forgive us, for this is...
Yes, best of luck. If you run into any difficulties...
Let's go! Next stop, Wangshu Inn.
Now, which book to read to...
Huh?
Don't like that plan? Okay, then I'll read...
Xingqiu.
Okay.
Oh.
There's Yanxiao!
Huh? Oh, Traveler. Who are all these people?
Friends of ours! Allow Paimon to introduce Xiang.
Kuching? Of the Chishing?
Hi.
It's not that. It's... I mean, I'm just...
Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and honest eyes. This guy must be a real...
So, is there something I can help you with? You've come a long way out to...
Let me fill you in.
Oh, okay.
Legends claim that the Stove God once appeared at the Guili Assembly. As Wangshu Inn is the oldest extant building in this area, is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is...
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts. If you are happy to wait here for... Oh, Traveler, there's something I need to...
What is it? We need to pay up or something?
What? No, I wouldn't take...
A satisfying salad? What for?
Yeah, guy who hangs out on the roof terrace, you know? Good looking.
Shh! Don't you...
Oh, right. Yeah, the boss told me to take care of him, but this guy... But the boss tells me you once made him a satisfied...
Oh, so this is for sure.
Well, that's life, right? You gotta look out for your own people. All right then. Wait.
Clock is ticking.
Sorry for the trouble, Traveler. Okay.
Here you are.
Thank you ever so much.
While Kuching's reading her book, let's... I'd love to come watch too, but... Okay, shall we go then?
Go ahead and get started. I'll just watch from over here.
That should do it.
All right, thanks for that. I think I've got it now.
You got all the steps down, right?
Of course. Don't forget
Let's go see what Kuching and Xiangling are up to. Kuching, Xiangling, we're back.
You finished cooking? Good timing. We finished our reading too.
And? Useful? Or no?
Useful. There is a passage concerning the stove god. I quote, 60 miles to the northwest is the Guili Assembly. Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the stove god descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children. As does a star when it descends into the world, so the stove god went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. This is a radically different account from the one given in demystifying the...
One god became many? Does that mean that...
Taking the text at face value, that is what it says.
Went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. So did the stove god really go and teach people how to cook?
Now that's a god who truly...
So, we've got 2 leads.
By continuing our investigation. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
It's my pleasure, really. Listen. You've helped me an awful lot. Not just today, but in the past, too. I want to make it up to you.
Wow, he sure sounds confident in his cooking. I really want to try his cooking.
It's hard to refuse a generous... Yanxiao, we await your culinary creation.
I won't disappoint.
Everybody, please be seated!
You think you own the place?
I'll sit here with Guoba.
Here we are. That's everything you ordered.
It all smells amazing. It smells beautiful.
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here. This inn isn't
Everyone likes a good meal, whether they're staying the night. Please enjoy your meal at your leisure.
Yanxiao, are you taking part in this year's...
Huh? You too?
Yup, I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the...
Huh. Interesting. All right.
What was that? Some kind of...
No, it seemed more sportsmanlike than that.
Yup, he's a really talented chef. His food was excellent, and it showed he has a level-headed personality. That's the kind of chef that could be a match for me. I haven't had any competitive cooking experience. You're too kind. Guoba, what are you doing? No.
Guoba's eating the...
Those were Kuching's. How could you steal them while she wasn't looking?
Oh, my golden...
Huh? You ate every last one? Oh, Guoba, we've been through this. When we're with friends, you got... I'm so sorry, Kuching. I What's the big deal? We can just get another plate. It's not the same, though. The moment's gone. Sure, you can eat something else, but you can never go... A dining experience is a trinity of emotion, food...
I have to say, now that you mention...
I'm gonna make it up to you, Kuching.
I don't have high hopes for. If you insist, there.
No problem. May I?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor. Traveler, have you finished eating? Before we do anything else, let's head back to.
Then from A to B.
I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet.
Great! I'll go get everything ready. Traveler, what about you? Are you gonna...
I actually have something to discuss with her. You go ahead. We'll join you later.
Okay, gotcha.
Traveler, come here for a moment. I need your advice on something.
Seriously? That's what's stressing you out?
What's so strange about it? Why are you looking at me like that?
You're super smart, and you're always so sure of yourself. Paimon thought you'd never...
Well, that's just ridiculous. Xiangling's always so warm, and I'm just not used to dealing with people who are so warm right from the get-go. How exactly am I Noted. Thank you,
What's making coaching so self...
Is it time for some moonshine?
Hey, we're here! Hey, grab a seat. I'm just running through my... Oh, we're gonna do this now? What is it? But this is your idea! Why you gotta dump it on Paimon? Ugh. Okay, so back at Longshu Inn, we noticed you and Kuching were getting along pretty well. Yep. Kuching's good-natured and easy to be around. You're a braver person than Paimon. The first time we met Kuching... You think so? I remember thinking straight away that she was really easy to get along with. Didn't you see her sneaking treats to Goba back at Longshu Inn? Yeah, she's great. We know that now. We're just talking about first impressions. First impressions? Oh, we've eaten shellfish before, but... Oh, you're missing out. I'll grow some for you another time. But anyway, Kuching's like a shellfish. Maybe not to mention that even after her favorite food was stolen away, she was still happy looking after Guoba. You make a good point. You know, Xiangling's intuition for people seems really spot on. Is that why she took a liking to Kuching so quickly? Alright, let's see. We're okay for carrots and crab, and we still... Huh? What was that noise? What's going on? What the... That bird is you! Ah, it's the ladybird!
Excuse me. One shall not be addressed. One shall be known as Adeptus.
Cloud Retainer. That does sound like an Adeptus name.
Well spoken. One shall let this young lady's enlighten. A while it has indeed been, traveler. Does one surmise correct? Ah. So even the illustrious traveler has been...
The theme?
The very same. Moon Chase Festival falls during the season when many cooking ingredients are ripe. Hence, it is a fitting time to enjoy. Let it be known that one's culinary proficiency.
A supreme cuisine what? What's a supreme cuisine machine?
Patience. One's purpose here today is to meet a traveler. You are one who.
Oh, so we're officially invited?
That which is implicit. I shall say no more and dwell here no longer. Await my word. Be there or beware.
This bird always disappears just as quickly. She seemed like someone very prestigious and very. She definitely.
What are you all huddled together over here for?
Yay! Kaching's back!
Sorry I kept you waiting, Xiangling. This is the recipe from my grandfather's notes. They're not in the best condition. Unfortunately, the texts my grandfather worked with were very...
Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Give me some time. I need to look into it.
Sorry for the trouble.
That voice sounds familiar.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation. I was in the area buying a few things, and I...
You mean Cloud Retainer? I saw her too. She just suddenly showed up right in the middle of the street. Whatever adeptal power that was.
Lady Kaching, you saw her too? Do you, have a moment? I need to discuss something with you.
What is it, Ganyu? Has something urgent come up while I've been out?
No, it's nothing work-related. I wanted to ask about, something personal. Is that okay?
A personal matter? Involving me? Surely I haven't done anything improper recently, have I?
Please, Lady Kaching? This is really important to me.
Oh, okay.
I noticed Cloud Retainer was here for quite a while. Did she say anything about... me? When I was young?
About your childhood? No, nothing at all.
What? Really? Thank goodness. I was getting really worried. Once she gets talking to people, she tends to go off on all sorts of tangents. So I was worried she might have bored you with some stories about me.
Your name didn't even come up, so you've nothing to worry about.
Kaching, how are you not asking a bunch of questions right now? There's obviously some juicy gossip here. Aren't you curious to find out what it is?
Please, no, don't do that to me.
Of course not. Whatever it is, I'm not curious and I'm not going to ask. If Ganyu has a secret and she wishes to keep it that way, nobody should make it their business to try and get it out of her. That's just basic decency, is it not?
Yes, ma'am. Paimon will never bring it up again.
Kaching, thank you. You're so kind and considerate. I've always seen that in you.
What's that got to do with... Honestly. Go on, you should be getting back now.
Oh my, you're right, I should. Okay, everyone, please excuse me. I should get back to work now. Take good care of Kaching for me.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Don't worry, Ganyu, we will.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
Just ignore her.
Hey, everyone! I just had an idea. It only occurred to me when that Adeptus showed up. Do you think the Stove God could be an Adeptus too? Ooh, could be!
I don't want to assert either way, but it seems highly likely.
In that case, we should go ask the Adepti about it. I think my master might be able to help.
Master? You mean your teacher is an Adeptus?
Uh-huh. She's over at Yujing Terrace. Come on, I'll introduce you.
As expected of my daughter, your culinary skills are getting better and better still.
I simply have to try the winning dish of this year's MasterChef.
Is it time for some moonshade
Should I
specialties?
save this money or invest it?
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
As expected of my daughter, your culinary skills are getting better and better still.
You have to try the winning dish of this year's Masterful Chef.
Today, we go deeper into the moon chase. Is it time for some moon chase specialties?
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
You simply have to try the winning
As expected of my
dish
daughter,
Masterful
your
Chef.
culinary skills are getting better and better still. Today, we go deeper into the save this money. Invest it. Is it time for some moon chase
Cheap and
specialties?
tasty chop suey!
You have to try the winning dish of this year's Masterful Chefs. Master! Oh!
Hello, Xiangling.
Madam Ping is Xiangling's master?
I did not expect that.
Master, how are you keeping these days? Are you well?
Oh, very well, thank you. What a surprise it is that you all have...
Hello.
Master, we came here because we have a question for you.
Of course I know the Stove God.
Does this mean you know them personally?
Ah, I see. How interesting.
That's right. We're investigating something that happened recently.
I see. I must commend your guesswork this far. Moonchase was originally a rite observed by the Adepti. Not
not something in which the ordinary people of Liyue would ever partake. But over the years, on nights when the moon shone bright, later, Rex Lapis unified all of these various festivals under the moon.
Rex Lapis.
That friend made many. I can only presume that
In the hands of Rex Lapis, our nation...
Kuching, I simply won't allow you to be so down on yourself. Nothing would...
Thank you.
Lady Kuching!
Huh?
Lady Kuching, Lady Ningguang wishes to speak with you.
Ningguang's looking for me? Must be important. Please excuse me, everyone.
There she goes. Kuching?
Do you want to know who Rex Lapis's friend...
Oh! Paimon does!
Yes, precisely. The Stove God was a good friend of mine, too. What a pity it is that the god is now gone both from the world.
How could that happen?
It is to everyone's regret that the Stove God...
Really? Master, you must miss the Stove God a lot, right?
Yes. I'm pleasantly surprised to find that Kuching is... Unfortunately, however, I cannot simply give her the answer, for the process is of great importance to her. Kuching's grandfather once researched the Stove God, and now she follows in his footsteps. Since Kuching has inherited this conundrum, so too she must inherit the journey to its resolution.
You knew Kuching's grandpa?
Of course. I count all the people of Liyue among my good friends. I remember when he was the same age as Kuching is now. So young. Grandparent and grandchild are definitely made from the same mold. Both diligent enough to take on anything and bold enough to see it through to the end. I like to think of Liyue as my own little potted plant. I've watched it grow and blossom, and it grows more beautiful all the time. In the blink of an eye, the buds of yesterday are in full bloom today. It's wonderful to see. For new blossoms must bloom on the branches if the tree is to remain evergreen and ever young. My dears, you are absolutely right to focus your investigation on the stone. It is, as you suppose, the lost statue of the Stove God, and within it lie all the answers that you seek. I should like to see the stone for myself if you would lead me to it. Perhaps the truth will emerge even as we watch on.
This is a peaceful neighborhood. This is a peaceful neighborhood. This is a peaceful neighborhood.
here. I was just about to send someone to fetch you.
Kuching, has the stone undergone...
A crack has appeared in one corner.
What happened? Did someone...
More likely a natural occurrence. Our weapons...
How would a natural occurrence...
This is because the stone...
All the books say the stove god...
Statues draw power from their... Ningguang and I chose Feast of the Bounteous Land as the...
Plus, a lot of family... So if the stone cracked because Leah is... That's gotta be it! Right, Master?
Well...
Okay, the fact that cooking is involved gives... The selections phase of Masterful Chefs will be held in...
And when the finals end, boom! We'll get to see who the stove god really is, right?
It's definitely a possibility.
Well, I've already signed up, so I should be able to help.
Yes, for a chef as accomplished...
All this talk of cooking competitions is making Paimon hungry. Oh, Paimon can't wait! It'd be great if Paimon could...